A man who was stranded on a desert-like island for 20 years one day saw a footprint on the seashore. That mark was very big and was not his own. He suspected that there might be some wild people on the island. He then looked around and saw white smoke coming from the other side of the island. He immediately loaded his gun with ammunition and set out to explore. There he saw many local people preparing for the sacrifice. They placed the dead bodies with garlands of flowers and roasted them on fire until they were 70% cooked. Then they ate them with great relish. Seeing this, the man got very scared and started vomiting right there. He understood that these people were terrible cannibals. To save himself from being eaten by them, he picked up his gun and got ready. But the surprising thing was that they were not afraid of the gun. Instead, they came to him and invited him to have dinner with them. The man could not understand all this and thought they were going to kill him. Without thinking, he shot at a tribal. The rest of the people heard the gunshot and ran away in fear. The man also ran after them and shot one more person. Now only one tribal was left. He tied vines on his hands and acted as if he too was a prisoner captured by them. The man felt pity for him and said, "I have come to save you." Then he and that tribal buried all the dead people in a pit. After this, the man threatened her with a gun and asked her to come with him. As they approached the house, she shouted at him to stop. Then as he pressed the switch, a long staircase came down. The tribal got scared after seeing this. After entering the house, the tribal saw the mirror for the first time and was shocked. For the first time in 20 years, that man was with another person. Even though he was his enemy, he was happy that someone was with him. He named that tribal person Friday because that day was Friday. Robinson feared he might be attacked on Friday night, so he asked her to sleep outside. But at the same time, he was afraid she might die in the cold, so he lit a fire. Robinson then went inside the home. He pointed the gun out the window because he was still scared. Friday remained lying outside that night, and Robinson kept looking at him with the gun. Friday knew that if he wanted to stay alive, he would have to submit to this white man. The next morning, Robinson planned to enslave him. He started teaching him the language and said, "You will call me master." Robinson observed that Friday was very intelligent and would quickly learn whatever he taught him. In his spare time, Robinson taught farm work on Fridays. Though Robinson had changed a bit over time, he still got everything done. Fishing, cooking, growing crops, every day starting Friday. One day, Friday felt tired and said, "I want to rest for 2 days." But Robinson pointed a gun at Friday and locked him in the cave, telling him not to come out until he agreed to do the work. However, Robinson later broke down in private, admitted his mistake, and apologized on Friday. They became friends again, but Robinson soon began giving orders again. When he ordered her to wash clothes and cook food, Friday refused and said that if he made her do the work again, he would shoot him. Robinson took out gold coins and said, "I will pay you once a week." But Friday was not a fool. He said, "I need tools and utensils on this deserted island, not gold." Then Robinson said, "You can buy anything with the coins, household items, tools, and 1 day of rest in a week should also be provided." Friday agreed. He also built a boat to get out of the island. One day, through a telescope, he saw some white men coming in a boat and waving the English flag. Robinson was very happy. He fed them and hoped they would take him back to England. But Friday saw that they were slave traders who also planned to sell Robinson. When Robinson heard they were going to sell him, he shot one of them in anger. The other one survived.